guys, welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. It's your boy Cheeklay. Today we're talking about November content of 2024. We obviously have the Spotlight Hours, we have Raid Hours, we have this brand new thing called Max Mondays that are starting on November 11th, and we also have some events that are happening. So there is a lot to cover, so be sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Let us know in the comments below what you're looking forward to in the month of November. Also a reminder, next month in November is the Wild Area event. So we hope you're ready for that. Let's talk about Max Battles first, because Max Battles has been a new thing since the beginning of this new season. So Max Battles are going to be rotating every single month, and we're going to see the Kanto and the Galar starters. Also, we have Max Mondays. It's like a Spotlight Hour and a Raid Hour, but it's going to be on Mondays from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. And the first one is going to be Charmander on November 11th. Then the following week is going to be Dynamax Drillbur, making its Dynamax debut, and it can be shiny. And finally, November 25th is Dynamax Bulbasaur. We talked a little bit about it in a previous video, but that's kind of what this is about. Now let's talk about what's happening on Tuesdays. Spotlight Hours. Just a reminder, Spotlight Hours are on Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, featuring a Pokemon with a specific bonus. Let's talk about what they are. On November 5th, we have Surskit, and the bonus is 2 times Transfer Candy. Next up, we have Smoliv on November 12th, and the bonus is 2 times Evolution XP, not to mention that Smoliv, for the first time ever, can be shiny. We'll talk about that a little bit in a second. Then we have 2 Pokemon featured during the next Spotlight Hour on November 19th, and that's Teddiursa and Combee, and the bonus is 2 times Catch Stardust. And finally, Joltik on November 26th, and the bonus is 2 times Catch XP. Now let's talk about raid bosses, because there are a ton this upcoming month. From November 4th to the 18th, Lugia is going to be back in raids, and it will learn the exclusive move Aeroblast. Then we have Origin Dialga and Origin Palkia coming back with their exclusive moves Roar of Time and Spatial Rend from November 18th through the 27th. And yes, they can be shiny, and yes, you can get these before the Go Wild Area event on the 24th to the 25th. I think I was wrong, but it's that weekend. Then from November 27th through December 3rd, we have Zacian, Zamazenta, Regieleki, and Regidrago. The good news is, you guys have a second chance to shiny hunt for shiny Zacian and shiny Zamazenta. The bad news is, the Regis can't be shiny for some reason. Which leads to what's going to be happening on Wednesdays throughout the month of November. Raid Hours from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. On November 6th and on November 13th, we're going to be seeing Lugia, so there's 2 chances to get that. The following week is going to be very complicated, because you have not 1, but 4 different raid hours happening throughout the week. On Tuesday the 19th, we're going to see Nihiligo in raids. Then on Wednesday, November 20th, Tapu Koko is in raids. Thursday, November 21st, we're going to see the Origin Dialga form in raids. And finally, Origin Palkia on Friday, November 22nd. So that week is going to be full of different raid hours happening. Then on November 27th, we're going to yet again have Zacian, Zamazenta, Regieleki, and Regidrago. So just go for Zamazenta and Zacian, obviously, and don't go for the ones that cannot be shiny. We also have Mega Raids that are happening in the month of November. First, we have Mega Manectric from November 4th through the 11th. Then from November 11th through the 18th, we have Mega Salamence. Then on November 18th to the 27th, we have 2 Mega Raid bosses, which are Mega Beedrill and Mega Ampharos. And finally, Mega Altaria from November 27th through December 3rd. So if you're interested in any of these Megas, despite the fact they're not new, there you go. Also, every single weekend throughout November is going to feature Shadow Suicune in Shadow Raids. If you're lucky, you may even get a Shadow Shiny Suicune. And just remember, these Shadow Raids are in-person raid battles only. And now for the biggest part, the events. Obviously, from November 1st to the 4th, we have 2 events that are not going to be global. The first one is the Dia de Muertos event. Usually this is a global event after Halloween. Unfortunately, it's only going to be in Latin America this year, and only in Latin America. And then we have the Festival of Lights also happening on November 1st to the 4th. But instead of it being global, it's going to be in India only. And it has a new Sorry costume Pikachu that will be exclusive in India. If you're expecting those events to be global, I'm very sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But here are some global events that you guys can enjoy. November 2nd to the 3rd is the Go Battle Weekend. I don't think we had this in a while. Then from November 7th to the 12th, we have the Harvest Festival event, and we actually have details about this, so we'll talk about this event in just a second. November 10th is Mankey Community Day. We have details about that already. Then we have a weekend event, November 15th to the 17th, is going to be an event called Simply Groundbreaking. November 18th to the 22nd is going to be the Into the Wild event. Then on November 23rd to the 21st is, yes, going to be the Global Wild Area event, where Toxtricity plays a big role during that event. And finally, November 27th through December 1st is the Max Out Finale event, which wraps up the whole season of Max Out. Now let's talk about details for the Harvest Festival event, because this is technically going to be like the next big event and the one to start off the month of November. Again, this event is on Thursday, November 7th at 10 a.m. through Tuesday, November 12th at 8 p.m. local time. Bonuses include 2 times catch candy, an increased chance to encounter shiny Pumpkaboo, and Moxie Lure modules will attract the following Pokemon, which are Alolan Exeggutor, Snorlax, Pumpkaboo, and Smoliv. Wild encounters include Oddish, Execute, Hoppip, Sunkern, Miltank, Zigzagoon, Bunnelby, and all sizes of Pumpkaboo, with the super-sized one being super rare, and yes, Smoliv, which will be shiny for the first time if you are very lucky. We have field research tasks that gives you encounters with Pumpkaboo and Smoliv, and note to self, when you encounter a Pumpkaboo, the size of the Pumpkaboo will vary. So you might get an extra small or the super big Pumpkaboo. There is a $2 pay time research that you can complete to get the following rewards, such as 2 Moxie Lure modules, 1 incense, 1 lucky egg, and encounters with Smolivs, which a reminder is a new shiny. And then finally we have collection challenges where you can get some Stardust and encounters with Smoliv. And that's it for the Harvest Festival event. And that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the month of November. Are you excited that we get a new shiny during the Harvest Festival event? Are you guys excited for Wild Area? And are you guys excited for Mankey to be the Calm Day? Even though we already got some shiny Mankey and we already got Annihilate early this year? What? Anyway, we'll see you guys next time for another video. See ya. Peace out.